Welcome to my channel where we take a look at math problems that students often have issues with. Together, we will find that math can be easy.
Let's take a look at how quadratic equations can be translated when we're graphing. So, if we start off with y equals x squared, we know what that looks like. It looks like a simple U that has a vertex right at the origin, and it opens up. If I take a look at a slightly transformed graph, so say y equals ax squared, that is going to look different depending on what a is. If a is big, say bigger than 1, it will look like this. It will just be a little steeper than the original. Whereas if a is less than 1, but still positive, it's going to be a little flatter, say like this. Likewise, if a is negative, then the whole thing is going to look completely different and open down. So an upside down U. Another transformation we can make is we can shift it by the x value. So that would be y equals x minus h squared. So if h is positive, this whole graph, looking at the y equals x squared graph, is going to move to the right. So it's going to look something like this. Again, that is if h is positive. If h is negative, it's going to move the other direction, and it's going to look something like that. We can also take a look at the final transformation, which is going to be if y equals x squared plus k. Well, the k value, if it's positive, it's going to move it up, and it will look something like this. If k is negative, it will move it down, and it will look something like this. Now, finally, we can combine all of these. So let's make that just a little smaller so we can still reference it. Oops. Okay. Make it just a little bit smaller so we can still reference that. But now let's say we have y equals 2x squared. Let's do 2 times x minus 3 squared plus 4. So we start off with an x squared graph. The 2 will make it just a little steeper. And then as we shift it, we're going to shift it to the right 3. Notice this is going to go to the right because the equation has a minus sign in it. So this is x minus a positive 3. So it is going to look like this. It's still got that little extra steepness because the a value is 2. And then finally, we shift it up 4 because that's the k value. And so this graph will look something like this, where it's been shifted 3 different ways, transformed 3 different ways.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. If there's a problem you're struggling with, leave it in the comments. Maybe that will be my next video. If you're looking for a private math tutor, my email's in the description. Remember, math can be easy.